Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over my 1 stamp, hopefully 0 stamp, soon to be truck gun. Enjoy. Hey everybody out there in YouTube land. Today I'm here, I kind of want to go over my my 1 stamp, hopefully 0 stamp rifle that I set up, and I have it set up for my truck so it folds. And basically what makes it a 1 stamp gun is that I took the Sage Dynamics 12.5 upper receiver. I ran this gun quite a bit. It actually had a Surefire suppressor on it before, and so I had this brilliant idea, I thought, that I would take this upper, since it was one of my favorite uppers, and I would buy a GEMTECH PATROLMAN suppressor here. If you take a look at that, you can see where I pinned it to the barrel. I didn't actually pin it, I had somebody else do it, because this is a titanium suppressor and it takes a certain type of a welder in order to pin it. So I had to take it to some guy here in Denver that pinned and welded it for me. And now this rifle is a 17-inch rifle. I rarely run a gun without a suppressor anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and pin and weld it. It also takes away a lot of the weight that you would normally have from the attachments that you use for your Surefires. Anyway, enough about that. Let me go over this gun, tip to butt basically. So again, that's a GEMTECH suppressor, titanium. The upper is a Sage Dynamic 12.5 barrel. It's a Rosco barrel. It has a carbine length barrel, 1-in-7 twist, and has a Sons of Liberty. It's actually a collab with Sons of Liberty, so it has a Sons of Liberty M76 or something rail on it. I think it's an 11.5-inch rail. So let's go back down here a little lower. It does have the Sage Dynamic bolt carrier group. It has a Geissele Airborn charging handle. The lower itself, it's just a regular Aero Precision. I think it's the M something lower. I got the Kun Fo Grip. I really like the Kun Fo Grip. If you notice that it's pretty straight up and down. It does come with a plug. I like the plug in there because the plug kind of gives it a little bit more length. I have a Radian 45-degree throw selector on it. I got a Geissele 2 Sage Trigger in there. Again, I got the Law folder on the back here, so you can go ahead and just close this up like this. Makes a pretty small package. Yeah, watch who you say that to. That's what she said. Anyway, just a regular Geissele buffer in it. It has the H buffer with the coiled spring. Since it is now a rifle, I got the CTR stock. I really like the CTR stocks. I always put the butt pad on there. It adds a little bit of a cushion to it, and it also gives it a little bit more length of pull. I got a little cheek riser on there because I like my cheek a little higher. I do have the EOTech ESP S3 on there, quick detach on there, so you can just take that off. It's sitting on a Scalarworks riser, I did wrap it with the Ranger wrap they sell. I like putting Ranger wrap around stuff. For that, it's actually, this is just a Somogear Nengal. It's pretty daggone close to full power. I've taken it in some classes before with some night vision stuff, and we all got online and ran our lasers to see a comparison, and believe it or not, this kept up with a lot of the MAL, the D model MAL, which is the not the civilian version. And so the damn thing's pretty bright. Runs like a champ. I know, you know, it is Chinesium. I don't know if it's going to break, but I keep running it, and if it breaks, it's only like 420 bucks. So I set that on a uni riser, and I set it back here because I didn't have the room up front with this 11.5 inch rail, and so I have the little switchy thing that came with it on there. If you notice that right there. I don't usually like switchies, but this is kind of the only way I could run it. I got a lot of my weight back in the back too, so I really like that. Coming around this side, Surefire Scout light. This thing is really bright. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, she's pretty bright. I got the caps from the 100 Concepts on there, and then I also put a Ranger wrap around the cap too, which is kind of neat. I don't know, kind of like camouflage on stuff. I like to paint stuff, and I like to run it. That's why she's dirty. So yeah, so that's it basically. Oh, one more thing. This is the second best sling by GBRS. It's actually a really nice sling. I like the pad and how small it is. It really works well with when you're running a harness, chest harness, or if you're running body armor, things like that for your classes you take. So yeah, that's about it. I'm going to be running this thing in my next class. It's actually not a class, it's kind of just a get-together in Grand Junction. It's the second annual Goons Night Out by Fieldcraft Defense. Billy and Jason over there, some good guys. So hopefully I'll win some prizes out there for that. But yeah, so anyway, just wanted to go over this rifle with you. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, again, always put a comment down below. I'll talk to you about it. And remember, be safe and have courage.